my friends are my home. Like walking down the streets of London, I run into all my friends, I'm like, hey, I'm home, you know.
Home to people on the streets is not necessarily a place that's made of brick and mortar. It's in these very alleys where they find love and acceptance. As many as 2,000 people are classified as homeless in London. There are about 600 crash bed facilities available in the city. Many of the homeless have to therefore couch surf during the night time. But during the day, they're out and about on the streets of London.
Basically walking around all day, freezing. In the wintertime, summertime it's awesome. Just sit in a big park, do your thing.
A few years ago, when cops busted John Riley for selling weed in his home in Godrich, life went on a downhill and he soon found himself on the streets of London.
I hate cops, they hate me, it's equal.
Our justice system right now is very punitive based. People often come out of their prison experiences with more anger, with more bad experiences, often connected with people who are going to be negative influence in their lives.
Do you get angry easily, John?
Yep.
And what do you do?
Bang people's head off the wall.
I've witnessed some pretty crazy things that people would say, hey, don't you feel unsafe? Like I've witnessed people get stabbed in front of me. I've witnessed people doing shooting drugs in front of me, like on the streets. And I'm like, and it doesn't bother me.
Life on the streets may be rough, but to Melissa it was a safer place because she was escaping day-to-day physical and emotional abuse.
My mom got remarried and the beginning of that was just torturous because he was an alcoholic. So he'd come home drunk and throw shit around the house.
A little later in her life, Melissa's mom started physically abusing her. At the age of 16, she finally decided to flee her home and left Stratford for London, spending much of her time in shelter homes such as Unity Project and My Sister's Place.
If you have not felt safe for maybe your whole life, or certainly for the recent past, it's important to have a place where you can just let go, where you don't have to be vigilant, you don't have to be worried what will happen to me next. You can actually rest.
After 2 years of life on the streets, Melissa has now moved into housing facilities provided by the government.
It's not the nicest building in the world. You're going to have your problems, but, just the fact that I don't have anybody, I hate roommates, so having my own place is nice.
And to Melissa, the Youth for Christ RV and the Central Library feel like a safe second home.
Even standing outside of it, you feel at home because you feel like you're safe, you feel like nothing can bug you, nothing can hurt you because you're around people that you consider your family.
Do you think street is your home now?
Basically, yeah. Got to know all the people. Got to know buddies. Man, I even ran into my ex-girlfriend's brother on the streets.
No matter what are the reasons for a life on the streets, this is where they find acceptance and a sense of security. This is where their heart is, and this is a place they call home.